Welcome to our YouTube channel. Let's become English champions. This is the Bullets to HEL video series. Yes, History of English Literature in bullet points to remember, inspired by W.H. Hudson. In this video, we are looking at Unit 1, English Literature before Chaucer, from 500 AD to 1340 AD, Part 2. Part 1 video has the first 25 bullet points. The link for Part 1 is given in the description box. Okay then, here we go. 26. Carnivalius' notable works include a poem titled Christ, and this poem deals with the theme of the Incarnation, descent into hell, ascension, and last judgment. 27. Helene, another of Carnivalius' works, narrates the legend of Helena finding the true cross. 28. Juliana by Carnivali tells a story of Christian martyrdom. 29. Anglo-Saxon poetry, though deeply religious, often expresses a love for adventure and battle. 30. The Battle of Brunambura is an example of Anglo-Saxon war poetry, which was translated by Tennyson in 1880. 31. Anglo-Saxon poetry reflects a strong affinity for the sea and ocean, characteristic of English culture. 32. The verse form of Anglo-Saxon poetry differs vastly from modern English versification. 33. Anglo-Saxon poetry uses alliteration instead of rhyme. 34. The typical Anglo-Saxon verse line is divided into two parts, with specific accent and alliteration patterns. 35. Anglo-Saxon poetry was most prominent in the north of England, while prose developed later in the south of England. 36. Most Anglo-Saxon prose is more linguistically useful than artistically valuable. 37. King Alfred, 849 to 901, actually a translator in the beginning, was very important and a pioneer in using the vernacular language in writing literature. 38. Alfred translated works like Ecclesiastical History by the author, Bede, from Latin to the local dialect of English. 39. The venerable author, Bede, 673 to 735, was an influential writer from a place called Jarrow, located in Northumbria. 40. Alfred played an important role in making the work, Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, into a national history. 41. The work, Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, includes numerous works and continued until 1154, ending with King Stephen's death. 42. The English language as a written language suffered and almost disappeared between the Norman conquest in 1066 and the 13th century. 43. There was almost no literature written in English until the early 13th century. 44. A rebirth of English literature began during the rule of King John. 45. The author, Lyman, wrote a poem, Brute, in the year 1205, and the poem consists of about 30,000 lines. 46. Lyman, the poet, is actually a parish priest from a place called Worcestershire. 47. The poem, Brute, tells the legendary and historical stories of heroes including Aeneas and his descendant, Brutus, believed to be the ancestor of the British people. 48. The poem, Brute, ends with the life of Cadwallader, the last of the native kings. 49. The poem, Brute, also includes the stories of Lear and King Arthur. 50. Lyman's Brute includes paraphrased lines from the Anglo-Norman poem called Brut ting late er, written by a poet named Wace. And friends, this is the end of part 2. Please note, you listen to this video repeatedly, and when you are free, watch it, and take notes if you wish, and when you are doing some simple work, listen to this video. It will be helpful in retaining the points. Okay friends, see you in the part 3 video of Unit 1, English Literature before Chaucer, from 500 AD to 1340 AD. Happy learning!